Hey everybody, Dr. Nelson here. This is a video about the vertex and line of symmetry of quadratic functions. Alright, so the first couple of pages you're going to take notes with me, and then you have a chance to try some problems on your own, and then at the end you can see how you did. Alright, so where exactly is the vertex on this graph? Alright, well the vertex is located right here, and the location of this point is at -4 and +1. And there's a way to determine that point without graphing it. All right. So here we have the function y equals -x squared minus 8x minus 15. And notice it's already in standard form, and that's the first part you have to know we want to write the function in standard form. And then what you want to do is you want to determine the a, b, and c values. So a, b, and c. So in this case, a is going to be -1. B is going to be -8, and C is going to be -15. And then once you have that, the formula to get the x value of the vertex is -b over 2a. All right, this is an important one to memorize. You'll be using this quite a bit, not just in Algebra 1, but in Algebra 2, Pre-Calc, and also Calculus. So let's take a look at the values of -b over 2a. And that's shown over here. So -b is -8, right? So a double negative makes that a +8, right? And then 2a, well, if a is -1, 2 times -1 is -2. And when I do 8 divided by -2, that gives us the x value of -4, which is right here, right? -4. So now the question is, how do you get the y value? All right, so to get the y value, let's turn the page. What you do is you take that x value of -4 and you plug it into the function. Okay, so we're going to plug in a -4 and for that x and for that x. So it's going to end up being a -4 squared minus 8 times -4 minus 15. So this is going to be 16, and that'll make that a -16. And then this is going to be a +32, and then minus 15. And when I simplify this, -16 and -15 is -31, and -31 plus 32 gives us a y value of 1. And again, if you look at the vertex, that has a y value of 1. All right. So again, if we backtrack, we need to use that equation, -b over 2a, to get the x value of the vertex. And then once you know that, you take that and you plug it into the original function to get the y value of the vertex. Alright, so now let's talk about the line of symmetry if you turn the page. And this line is going to help you quite a bit when it comes to graphing. Alright, so here we have the same graph, and we know that the vertex, again, is going to be at -4 and 1. But the line of symmetry, again, is a line that goes straight down from the vertex. So if you just carefully draw a line going straight down right there, and what that does is it breaks the graph into two parts, the left-hand side and the right-hand side, okay? And the location of this point is x equals -4. So the line of symmetry is x equals -4. And what's so important about this is as you go down the graph, okay, this point here is going to be the exact same distance from the line of symmetry as this point here. All right, this point here is going to be the same distance from the line of symmetry as this point here. And same thing down here. This point here is going to be the same distance from the line of symmetry as this point over here. And the same can be said for any point on this graph. The distance from here to here is the same as distance from here to here. All right. So now that you understand how to determine the vertex and you know a little more about the line of symmetry, why don't you pause the video and try the your turn problems now. And when you're done, hit play. You can see how you did. All right, good luck. All right, welcome back. Let's see how you did. All right, so here we have the function f of x equals x squared plus 6x plus 5. So again, we have an a value of 1, a b value of 6, and a c value of 5. And again, to get the vertex, it's going to be negative b over 2a. So negative b is going to be negative 6 over 2a, which is 2. So our x value, the vertex, is going to be negative 3. And then to get the y value, we're going to take that negative 3 and we're going to plug it back into the graph. So negative 3 squared is 9. And 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. And then plus 5. So 9 take away 18 is negative 9. And negative 9 plus 5 is negative 4. So the value of the vertex is located at negative 3 and negative 4. All right, so now the question is, what is the line of symmetry? Well, the line of symmetry, all right, is the x value. All right, so the name of the line of symmetry is x equals negative 3. All right, let's do one more. Here we have f of x equals negative x squared plus 4x. So in this case, we have an a value of negative 1, a b value of 4, and there's no c value, so let's call c 0. So again, to find the vertex, the x value is negative b over 2a. So that's going to give us a negative 4 over a negative 2, which gives us a positive 2. So our vertex is going to be located at 2, and now we need to plug in the 2 into the function to get the y value. So 2 squared is 4, and then with a negative sign, that's going to be a negative 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So negative 4 plus 8 gives us a positive 4. And there it is. So the vertex is located at 2 and 4. And then finally, we know that the line of symmetry is going to be x equals 2. All right, how'd you do?